Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Down. I got to see Wolfman in the 40X movie theater experience and I'm here to tell you if it's worth it in the format. Before I get started, please make me your 40X guy by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any more 40X content from me. Wolfman was one, just as a film, I was very excited for because of Leigh Whannell. I thought the trailers were generic, to be honest, and it comes out in January. January horror movies don't always have the best track record, although it has changed since COVID. Definitely made sense that they were putting it in 40X. I wasn't surprised, but I wasn't sure if it was going to perfectly fit 40X, so let's get into it. How was Wolfman in 40X? There were actually fun seat movements. Leigh Whannell is kind of a master at sound and space and using that space to the best of his ability. The camera angles, the camera zooms, the camera spinning around. It'll go to the Wolfman's point of view, and then when it goes to the families, it spins back around. You're kind of feeling some movement in the seat with that, and some of the other camera movements. I thought that was pretty imperative to use that for a Leigh Whannell film, or any film, you know, that uses a lot of the camera angles and camera zooms and all the different camera capabilities. I think using the seats along with that was really smart. There's a moving van, they're just driving along. When you're in the van with those characters just talking, you're feeling a little rumble in your seat, as if you're riding along with them. There was a crash in that van, that was really fun in 40X. I didn't find it too intense. I thought it was an intense 40X scene for this movie, but I've definitely been to 40X experiences that have definitely been more intense. That crash scene was really fun. You're feeling every movement along with them. I thought that was really well done. That matched up very well. They're not in a car or a vehicle much more after that, but you see this part in the trailer when she's trying to start the truck. So as she's trying to start it and it's trying to start up, it's rumbling. The seats are rumbling as well. I thought that was a really cool added thing. You know, the seats are rumbling along as if you're in there starting up the car as well, and I thought that was good. When she closes the front of the car, you feel that in the seats. There's running, climbing, jumping, falling. You're feeling that in your seat. You're feeling that in the massagers in your back anytime a character gets thrown against something. There's like some action-ish scenes. The werewolf is in a fight and you're feeling each hit and kick and throw. You do feel the puffs of air. Sometimes I didn't notice it that much. Puffs of air at your neck and ears and the puffs of air at your ankles. Water is not used that much, but this film has a lot of good body horror in it, so that comes with blood. The character like pukes out a bunch of blood. The water rains down from the ceiling on you. It really helped immerse you in, and it's icky because on screen it's blood and you're feeling the wetness with what you're seeing. I thought that was fantastic. It just stuck out to me, that scene. There's a couple blood instances. Again, there's not that much water. There's some. When it is used, it's used very well. I love when a movie can do that with blood or spit or snot, something gross. This is a movie that has a lot of body horror in it, so they found a way to really immerse you into that part of it as well. The air in the auditorium is used a few times, especially in establishing shots. There's not much. There's good uses of it when it is used. Always in a horror film, it adds to the atmosphere. It's great to feel that chilling air. That just adds to the immersiveness of the film. With lights, I noticed them a couple times. Again, I guess the sea movements is what you obviously notice the most. That's used the most. I think the other capabilities didn't get many times to shine. Like that water one was really good. There's a few times that the electricity in the house either goes on or goes off, gets cut off. And when the electricity does, the lights obviously come on in the movie, and then the lights will flash in the auditorium. And it was especially creepy when out of nowhere the electricity cut off in the movie, so then the lights flashed. I thought that was a really noticeable part. Scent, I did notice it's the same or similar scent to what I usually have. I did notice it a few times with some of the nature shots in the opening scene when we're first introduced. They don't show it really, but we know it's the Wolfman. You smell that. They're trying to make you smell the Wolfman. Fog is another thing that would definitely add to a horror film, but it needs to fit, and I don't think there was any fog in this film, at least not for me. Fog and wind, lights, and sea movements can go along with the jump scares. That can really add to the creepy atmosphere. It really makes you feel even more on edge, more unsettled. It didn't really need it here. There wasn't many times on screen where I think they could have used it, if any. It is weird thinking about it now that like the Wolfman movie seems like it would be really good to have some fog in there. Speaking of jump scares though, there's gonna be some in every horror movie, I think. It may get some people, but it didn't get others. But there's not many jump scares here anyway. Nothing really got me. Maybe one or two, so there's not much where the seats really can enhance that. Overall though, I don't think I would recommend Wolfman in 40X. I don't think it was a fantastic 40X experience. You could do a lot worse with 40X. There was definitely some fun aspects of it. It's a calmer-ish one, 40X wise. I mean, the movie will probably be intense to some people, but there's some downtime. I say don't go out and spend your extra money. Did you see Wolfman in 40X? What did you think of it in the format, and what did you think of it just as a film? Let me know down in that comment section. If you liked what you've seen here and you want to see some more content from me, please click around here to see some other content from me. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with the movie fans in your life. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, make me your 40X guy, and come to the Upside Down.